I want to discuss the better theming in the kit. So by default, we ship a dark mode. So when you change from light to dark, you will see that, for example, this example changes. Now, you might want to get your own colors, right? That's what most people want to do. And what you would do is add like a new mode to your kit, which would be like, for example, custom theme. Or you would actually start changing the shadcn theme. But let's say you start changing your theme, and we will maybe make a slate theme. So we will go around and change everything to slate. And this can take a while, right? So I'll speed up this part of the video. Okay. Okay, so I finished my my theming, which is not really a theme, but we're changing the colors, and we're changing them to our custom theme. And you will see that now every color references the slate color. So like this is step one of the process, right? You have your custom theme. Now you would probably also want a custom theme here. So let's copy this mode and do a custom theme on this version. And I will make a change that's very visual, which is changing the font to Georgia, and I'll just change all the headings to League Gothic, which is also like a very visual change. And then here, to work around the Figma bug, I'm just gonna detach all of this. And now if I change tasks to also have the typography layer, I will see that this heading is very small, like the heading tree. So let's go and change that in our theme. And we see that heading tree is set to 24, so let's set it to 48. And let's also double this, so that would be 65, or actually 75.6. So double the spacing. So just because League Gothic is this very specific font, we need to change the heading logic. So going forward, maybe I also want to change other aspects like the border radius. So maybe in my custom theme, I want to set all border radius to 0. Like it's a square theme, and we're setting everything to 0. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And I'm actually going to leave the biggest one rounded full alone, because that is a specific one. So now I'm going to add another part to the appearance, right? We're going to add a border radius to custom theme. And we see that all things change, except seemingly this checkbox doesn't change. So let's see what's going on there. It should probably have a layer rounded SM, but that doesn't seem to change. Let's see, regenerate all instances in selection. Not sure why this doesn't work. I can see that the checkbox has an undefined variable in the background for rounded SM, and rounded SM should equal to 0 here. So I don't fully understand why that's going on, right? That should be rounded SM. So I think that's just a missing variable reference, because this was this screen was made before the component was updated. So I will just overwrite this so we have the correct look and feel. And I think something similar might be going on here, where this one should probably also reference a variable. So here we have 8 rounded LG. So here we should also have rounded LG. So that works now. So we have our border radius set, but let's say that we want to add our theme to this new screen. So we changed already 3 different variable sets. We made a plugin called Obra batch mode switcher, which you can use to change a selection to a theme. So I just click this, I open the plugin, I see custom theme is applied to 3 collections, and I select the frame and I click selection. And now my screen is instantly themed, and I see that there's some problem with the auto layout on the screen. So that is probably something we should change in our kit. Now I'm making these examples in the live version, so I'm gonna undo all my work, because if I do not undo that, I will get in trouble. But that is a example of like how to use the theming function. That's how it works, and that's how it's expected to work. You can use the batch mode switcher to set up your different themes, and you can imagine that this will help with multi-theme setups.